Vincent, not the day you'd have hoped for, but what was your assessment on the game this afternoon?
Yeah, I think the first half was, you you have to score in the first half, at least a couple, if not more. But okay, I could see signs today of a team that is for the first time in a position where they have to win titles. And second half started, and I had a feeling, and I said it on the bench straight away. I said, I know this feeling. I've been there before, and when guys are trying to make stuff up and are changing or deviating from what they've done so well in the season. And when you start making stuff up, you put yourself in a position where you're chasing the title, or you're chasing the moment. And it's the opposite of what you have to do. You have to be calmer. You have to understand that the other team is going to do everything they can to break your momentum. But I could smell it. I could feel it in the second half that it's still an inexperienced team dealing with a situation they've not been in before, and not understanding the opportunity rather than and looking at just going to change the moment, and that kind of. That basically made our second half just irrelevant. Our first half was good. Second half was just we didn't even get into our rhythm.
You mentioned you sort of had a feel for it when we had, I think in the first 10 minutes, with 3 cleared off the line and it hit the bar. None of them went in. Did that sort of have a bit of a feeling that it just wasn't going to be today?
No, because usually if we create chances early doors, then I think we're used to wear teams out. So perfect if we score early. But we know that we keep coming and eventually teams break. But today was that flow in the second half never got going, and like I said, I've seen it before. It's there's a lot of players today who did things that were out of character, and it's a good lesson for them. I mean, you would have said at the beginning of the season, look, you've got 3 or 4 games to bring home a title. You would have signed up for it any day. But what you can't do is when the moment's there, start chasing the moment. You've got to go back to the basic and stay calm and do your basics well, and then trust that you've got guys in the team who can make a difference.
With 3 games left, a win on Tuesday at Blackburn Rovers would see obviously crowned champions. I imagine preparation now starts.
Yeah, I'm not gonna talk about winning the title at this moment in time. It's irrelevant for me. It's look, we have the goal to obviously have silverware, but like I said, if we start chasing the moment, I can tell you one thing: it's not going to happen. So just go out there to win a football match, not to win a title.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Josh, I don't know where to start with that one. What's the feeling like in that changing room?
Everybody's very gutted. It was we wanted to be a special game today in front of our home fans, and we knew what was at stake, and ultimately we didn't get that. I felt like first half had some really good chances to put the game away, and if you don't take them, they give the opposition motivation. They're fighting for something, so they'll use everything for their motivation. And looking back, second half especially, we wasn't good enough.
Over 80% possession, I think. I was thinking about the chances right at the start when there was 3 from close range. And is it just sometimes it's not your day?
Yeah, you can say that. But I just still think we can do better with some of them chances. We've scored so many goals this year, so many good quality goals, even with half chances and stuff. So, it's just one of them. It's very disappointing. We knew what was at stake and we want to get it done. And it's on to the next one. Thankfully we've got another opportunity on our next game to go and do it. So, we'll definitely learn from this game. And like I say, 80% possession, you can have all the ball you want, but if you don't take your chances, you don't win the game.
In terms of outside chatter about winning promotion and then the next step being to get the championship itself, is that added extra pressure? Is that taking the eye off the ball in terms of the promotion bit done? How does it feel and how would you respond to that?
I don't think it puts more pressure on us. I think we know what was at stake. We didn't just want to get promoted. We wanted to win the league. From the first game of the season, we knew what we wanted, and we've come so close to it. So to get that over the line, sometimes it's not easy. At this stage of the season, everybody's fighting the teams at the bottom are fighting. You know, they'll probably play the best football they've played, or even harder to beat, because you know they're scrapping for absolutely everything. They don't want to get relegated. Where for us, we want to go for the title, and you know sometimes it's not easy. We've been dominant all year at home this season, and I still felt like today, like I say, we kept a lot of the ball and we still had some good chances, but say ultimately we wasn't good enough. You know, I think the 2 goals for us is very sloppy. We've sort of prided ourselves this year on set pieces and defending set pieces. I thought we've done it brilliantly all year, and you know today them 2 goals for us very sloppy.
Let's finish with positives then. Number 1, you coming back from injury and getting through the game, and number 2, the chance to go a couple of miles down the road and potentially seal a title there.
Yeah, on a personal note, to come back and you know to get 90 minutes under my belt I'm very happy for that. And yeah, you know, another positive, we've got another game. You know, and hopefully we can go do it. It'll make it even more special. Doing it on Tuesday night if we can, but it's not going to be easy. You know, if anything like the last few games, it's definitely not going to be easy. But like I say, it's another game to look forward to. You know, get the fans a little bit excited, and hopefully we can go and get the job done.
Thanks, mate.
Cheers.